Welcome back, folks. Here we are in the Rainbow Room, the Mystic's Cabin, the Mystic's Rainbow Cabin. And we have the machine over here. What we're gonna have to do is fill a potion into each of these bulbs. And we have a recipe.
A small inscription. Roy G. Biv. More gobbledygook, I guess.
That's pretty much the first letter of every color we're going to need. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Oh yeah, right! In the last episode I was supposed to do the party favors. No blowing of whistles, I think it was. So, silver statue, rainbow stone. I had a rainbow stone. That's hot water.
Ow!
There.
That burned my tongue. A magic whistle.
What's it do?
That was fun. I guess that rule on the sign isn't strictly enforced.
Well, that's special. Actually, what this does is that it ruins everything currently in the machine. So we did that first so that we can,
I hope Marco fell in a pile
get
of
that
snow
out of the
or
way.
something.
Also, yes, Xanthia has feelings.
I really do like him, I guess. He couldn't really be, dead or anything, could he?
Spelling error on really. Okay, anyway, we're going to have to make all of these potions. Because of course we do. We're at the end of the game and we need to draw it out a little bit longer. I think we have to start out with that one. Rainbow! Do pay attention to the 2 icicles in my inventory.
My, what a vibrant
See, they're
light.
still there. Let's walk outside. Gotta see this from the outside.
Aha! Maybe I can climb up from the roof.
Gosh, where did my inventory go? See, before it made sense.
This one
She's
came
falling
loose.
from or flying.
This icicle
She's
might just
going
help.
through something kind of traumatic. She loses her inventory. Kind of understandable. This time she just walked through a door. Of course, a place like this with something that works properly ought to have a ladder or a ramp for, handicapped folks. But no, you're just supposed to take an icicle and, doesn't matter. We didn't think this through. That's, it's been fine this whole time. Now we have a high pressure situation.
How dare you! I'll teach you to push me around. Whoops!
And the hand thinks nothing of this and just keeps on his merry day.
My icicle. That's it. I've had it. You don't know who you're messing with.
I kinda do.
Watch out, Mr. Hand. Now I'm mad.
Why wasn't she mad earlier? How much stuff could I have avoided if she had just been pissed off this whole time? But you gotta say, this is a really nice view. Could I fall
I don't
into
see
space
any
right now?
animals at all. It's a long, long way to Kyrandia.
I wonder what would happen if I just straight
So
fell.
long,
I mean, I
Enchanted
can't
Forest.
seem to, but what if?
This must be it.
Now, what in the world is going on here?
That light beam is too hot to get past.
Alright, well,
Is that an atom or a planet? Is that supposed to be Father Time?
I think it isn't. He's clearly a decoration.
Wow, that's hot. That doesn't look positioned correctly. I'll bet the hand bent it on purpose.
Yeah, it does look awful bent just there, huh? Tell you what we can do about that.
This should do the trick.
Now all of a sudden she can just climb everywhere. It must be the camo pants. Once again, why didn't she take out the camo pants before?
Kyrandia.
Ooh. Don't you wish that somewhere deep in, metaphysics and whatnot, there is a world like this and that it's the only reason everything is working? Actually, I don't. So we're gonna go into one of the 2 obvious places. The only places we can go to.
And the sign on the door? All tell me that the Kyrandian wheels must be in this room. Aha! This is the poor little fellow that's caused all the trouble. An empty spindle. This one seems to be running right. This one's running okay.
It's the end of the world, and you're saying that it's a poor little fellow that's responsible for all this. I mean, she has been through a traumatic acid trip of an adventure so far. Maybe we can forgive her for thinking a little odd. Speaking of thinking a little odd, this is legitimately the mechanics room.
This doesn't look like the mechanics room.
As you can see, the inverted towers of Onoi. And it's a puzzle. There are a whole lot of discs over here that we need to move into each of these other spots.
That looks like my friend Mo. That looks like my friend Curly. Woo, 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 woo.
Yes, it's just kind of annoying that this is the one puzzle that's really kind of at the end of everything. I mean, all of this time spent, you know,
This
trying to figure
look
out
like the mechanics room.
Why is this at the end? It seems to me like
doesn't
this
look like
would
the
make a little
mechanics
bit
room.
more sense if it were at, you know, the beginning or anywhere else. But right now, we have to move all of these discs, as you've seen me doing so far, into, it started over here, we have to move it over here and over here. And, yeah.
What?
Oh, hello,
That
stick.
stick again? I've never heard of a walking stick walking around by itself.
Once again, I think we have enough grounds to wonder if the stick is the villain. And anyway, how the hell do we know that this is the same stick? There are lots of sticks in the world. Have you not gone looking? Okay, we've got to get it in the center now. Could you imagine that this was an emergency?
This doesn't look like the mechanics room. I hope this is the right part.
It absolutely is the right part because there are no other parts remaining in this game. I looked ahead, it's alright. Go forward with the confidence that I have. Oh, hang on. Think about it. We have the cog that appears to be the one thing that remains to fix the world. I figure something's gonna go wrong.
Now I need something to wedge the gear back on.
Isn't that convenient? I have a stick to do that with. Totally outlandish to think that you could just kick it into place, huh?
Kyrandia is saved.
Could have probably
My
just hired some
poor
interns
stick.
to rotate those things, but who needs that? Dun, dun, dun. All right. So it turns out at this point we have to pick a direction. This fight is super not obvious. Not the slightest bit obvious. A second time we have to be aggressive. Victory! All but guaranteed. Oh yeah, I think that did it.
Ugh, how
Ah,
disgusting.
At least Kyrandia is safe now.
Sure, but I shouldn't have had to do all this in the first place.
Did I hear you say, thanks, Marco, for all your help?
Thanks, Marco, for all your help.
Please stop. You're making me blush.
Okay. I couldn't have done it without you. Happy now?
Come on, sweetheart. Let's go home. I've got 2 magic parachutes hidden outside.
Sweetheart.
Now hopefully we can move forward with our stick-free life. Congratulations, we made it, folks! Hooray! Woo! Congratulations to each of you for following me this far in this...
Boy,
Oh,
That was a close call.
You said it, pal. I, for one, am never going hunting again.
I hope the obvious didn't actually happen to them. Of course, I'm saying that as the guy that sent them to that kind of doom, that Yeti love cave.
How many times do I have to tell you? You're a toad.
Totally forgot this guy was in this game. He was of such little consequence. I do like it when a game does this type of stuff, though.
Oh no, we're out of cheese.
Ah,
Let's try this earwax. It's orange.
that's disgusting. And he goes with it. Did he even blink? Granted, weirder things have happened today, but jeez. How can you just take that and go with it?
Mommy, when do I get the ivy?
I really don't know what to say about that one. So I'm just gonna let it go.
Get out of here.
Here, I'll fill in. Shoo! Oh, that was terrible. I wonder what happened to the scarecrow guy. I hope he's still running.
You cut and I'll choose.
No, you cut and I'll choose.
Later, they both died. That's what they mean by the grayscaling. That too is awful. Have they sorted their differences?
I still say it was derivative drivel. You still wouldn't recognize iambic pentameter if it bit you in the arse.
Good on you for not following the script, you pirate. Come on, let's move on. There. Okay, good. They're grayscaling. Sake Joe Bostic-san. What a great name. Oh, the real credits. Hooray! Hooray for voice actors. Yay, voice actors! Narrator. Oh yeah, okay, let's stroke this guy's ego. His Royal Highness Brandon, King of Kyrandia, Defender of the Kyra Vanquisher of Malcolm, Patron of the Arts, Wearer of the Sandal, and majority stock owner and CEO of Timber Mist Casual Footwear Inc. And does anybody need to say it anymore? He's got a great ass. The narrator! I love how they're throwing in new voice actors for every section for the hand. The hand was not involved everywhere, nor did he have a voice. What a great running gag. Oh, well, man. Jeez. Thank you for joining me this far, folks. Yeah, I don't even care if you actually did. I made it this far. Thank you for witnessing my rambling at this point, because clearly I don't care about all the names that are swinging by me at this credit sequence right now. Thank you for joining me this far, folks. If you liked any part of this series, I would really like it if you were to subscribe or comment. Tell me what you like, dislike. And you know, maybe like a video if you did like it. I mean, don't do that if you didn't like it. Speedy Don Huntsinger played the foot. Very nice. I really don't know what else to say. It's the credit sequence. Thank you to all of these folks who made a fascinating game. Back in, what was that, 93? I think it only took them a year to make this game because the last game came out in 92, if I remember right. I probably have that wrong. I don't know. And, I would clap, but that would probably show up real bad on the waveform here for the recording, so I'm not, you know. Could you please applaud for me? Leave a pause. Thank you, folks, for applauding for me. It's interesting that all of these guys in the quality assurance section have nicknames. Exterminator, Dark Knight, Largy, Doom, Dark Wolf. Man. Is it because they kept shitting on the game and just destroyed the game in the eyes of all of the programmers. Ooh. What is this? Extra story? Wait a minute. Okay, so all of the trouble that we went through in book 1, and we just threw Malcolm out in the garbage? Surely there's a more secure thing we could have done with the guy that tried to take over the entire world. I would have put him in like a prison, and then that prison into a museum so other people can laugh at him. You know, maybe offer like tomatoes for throwing at him and stuff. I would polish that statue just so that we could ruin it with garbage that we would throw at it in my fictional prison museum. Oh, damn! Stay tuned for the next series episode. Stay tuned for the next series. Kyrandia 3. Whatever something Malcolm. Yeah, the next game I'm going to be covering is Book 3 of the Legend of Kyrandia series, where we will be dealing with Malcolm as the main character. You know, if you enjoy the series that I'm doing here, first, thank you. Secondly, if you'd like to recommend a game that you would like to see me do as a Let's Play, just say so. Send me an email. I have my email in the info for this channel, or leave a comment just to suggest something. That would be great. I would totally consider it. Because I know what the next game is going to be after Kyrandia Book 2, but I don't know what I'm going to do after that. So please leave a suggestion.